Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another World of Tanks replay today. And today we had Teddy Butt. We have Teddy Butt here playing in his Batchat 25T on Ensk here in a very tier 9 game pretty much. There's a lot more tier 9s and tier 8s than there are for tier 10s, but still he is here in his Batchat and he's going to be showing us how he does Ensk and how he's going to be doing in this game. Kinda had a weird little awkward moment with that T-57 here. I'm not sure if he was trying to follow him, if he thought the T-57 was coming this way or not. I'm not entirely sure what was going through his head at this moment. He was maybe just trying to get around this area to try and not get shot at from down there. Who really knows? All we know is, Teddy, you have probably a better idea of what you're doing than I have even the slightest clue. So he comes here pretty much to the heavy tank area. We can see that, I think that was the E100 that bounced off the IS-7. And ooh, that's a very, very dangerous tank destroyer to be going right up the middle. Completely undefended. The middle has not even a single tank there. So that T110E3, that very, very tier 10 American tank destroyer with that 750 alpha damage, is gonna be a real big threat to Teddy here. Seems like Teddy knows this and he is backing right up. This T-32 is probably the primary focus for the T110E3. Not entirely sure why. It is just a tier 8 tank, but he might not even see Teddy. And we can see just why the T-32 wanted to get out of there so badly. He got hit for a nice 701 damage. That is probably the biggest reason why you never want to get hit by that gun. And Teddy he's struggling to find a good position here. He can't go that way because of the E3. He can't go down this road because of the Tortoise and the Jagdtiger. And so he's just going to back up. He's going to back his tank up and he's going to see what's going on behind him. We can see that an AMX 50B has nicely gone to the middle and he's doing a good job defending the base from there. He hasn't taken any damage yet. And Teddy is creeping very slowly ahead. Might have went AFK. He probably needs a drink. He's going to have a lot of work to do this game. But we can see, you know, the scores are 4-2, but the scores usually do lie, because tanks can always have the dynamic amount of HP. It's always changing. They can always get out-positioned like this play by the Bulldog and Type 61. They're being outflanked. T-57 Heavy is probably focusing on something else, so the T-32 and Teddy here defend his back nicely. And now we can see Teddy go for the Type 61, misses the tracking shot, but is still able to get in a nice 800 damage or so into him. And we can see that the Type 61 is very reluctant to try and poke out. He's like, oh no, that is a Batchat. I am not facing that thing. But we can see that that area has just been completely lost, so the score is totally lying. But, on the other hand, Teddy's amazing team has taken the field because no one has gone field, and they're now starting to capture the base. Teddy puts in his final 2 shots there in the E3, getting a nice tracking shot on him, allowing his friendly Type 61 to get around behind him and hopefully effectively take him out without taking his tank down health. We can see that the Type 57 comes up now, takes out the Type 61 who is behind the E3, but the E3 is nicely dead, and Teddy is still on reload. The 50B is now calling for help. The T-57 Heavy has a really good reload on its 120mm gun, so it's going to be very difficult for the AMX 50B and Teddy to take him out. But Teddy is fully loaded, he's going in, he's still on full health. Spots the T-57 Heavy, they exchange shells. T-57 Heavy has a way better unload time, and an Su-14-2 takes him out. So nice shot by artillery there. They're going to come in handy at the end of this battle. You can see that the AMX 1390 got really overconfident there, went right for the Tortoise, and the Type 61 just took him out. Or the E100, I should say. I don't know what is. I don't know what's about E100s and AMX 1390s. Every time I play my 1390, I get taken out by E100s. But Teddy puts in a shot and the Centurion 7-1 takes him out and takes out the Tortoise with his next shell, putting that 120mm gun to use. I believe it is 105mm. I keep mistaking the guns, so it's only 105mm. But he's still got one shot left for this Type 61. Hopefully he does not miss it. It'll be a long time before he can reload. Takes his time there and takes out the Type 61. Very, very nice job there. And now it's effectively a 1v2 situation, considering artillery isn't really a tank that's going to be carrying a game anytime soon. But the 50B takes a huge hit from the E100. It's going to be really, really up to the 50B and Teddy here to kind of coordinate and get a nice assault on the C100. Now this is where Teddy could very possibly lose his tank. The E100 could easily poke around and take him out, and then he goes around this way. So I guess it works out for him in the end. The E100 goes down the middle. Teddy is going to go hunting for artillery, it seems. E100 comes out. Unfortunately, it does not have a shot on Teddy, and thankfully Teddy finds the artillery really quick. The arty completely misses hitting the building, and he's able to take him out. Now at this point it's hard to determine with autoloaders. Considering the Batchat has like a 40-second reload, he could reload a nice heat clip that he has on his tank and nicely go around the E100 and just coordinate a nice attack on him. But he decides not to go for the reload and keeps APCR loaded. What is he thinking right now? It's very tough to determine what he's thinking. He's trying to find where the E100 is. The Type 61 on the enemy team. I would report this guy. He's going to be doing something that I would never recommend you do, even if you are mad. So what he's doing, he's completely just complaining about the E100, and then he just blurts out he is searching for your artillery. And lo and behold, the team abandoner, the Type 61, gives away the right information, and the E100 misses the artillery. What is Teddy going to be able to do? Now Teddy very quite nicely explains, I can't kill him, and he would have probably been able to kill him had he reloaded. Very unlucky shot there, kind of hitting on the inside of the track, and the E100 gets around to a nice hiding position. So Teddy is on one shell, is he going to reload? The artillery is preoccupying the E100. Who's going to reload first, the artillery or E100? 50B is trying to put shots in. The E100 just completely ignores artillery and goes for the 50B, so that gives the artillery time to put in a shell to the E100. Has he already, or is he going to? There it is. The shell in the E100 looks like he rams him to death. So Teddy now has a 1v1 clutch situation on his hand. He is a complete one-shot for the E100, and the E100 is a complete one-shot for him. And Teddy rightfully does the right thing here, which I seem to be seeing a lot more of now on these replays, as he's relocating. He reloads his regular APCR rounds. I'm not sure what he's thinking at this point. APCR would maybe be a better choice, considering it does have a really decent penetration, and heat firing at the side of an E100 could potentially result in a bounce and just completely destruction. Like, just completely destroy his tank. And so Teddy gets in a really good position here. I really, really like this position here. Pretty much what he is effectively doing, we're going to slow it down to... Oops, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Don't panic, it's all good. We hit the wrong button. Okay, so Teddy is using this really, really good position. We're back now, we're back. The button has been accidentally pressed, but what he's pretty much doing in this position is effectively allowing him to hide between these multiple layers of rail cars. And the only thing the E100 can really do is try and lumber into the base and try and get into a nice building position where he can effectively spot Teddy before he comes around and have his armor angled pretty much for whatever angle Teddy's going to go around. So pretty much he has a really good position here. As soon as the E100 lumbers into the base, he's going to have a nice side shot on him, and he's going to be easily able to take him out. So we can see the E100 lumbers the base. And Teddy is very, very lucky there, not even using sniper view, just going third-person mode and just completely wrecking the E100, doing a decent job on this 1v1 clutch. Actually, a very good job on this 1v1 clutch in the Batchat. Batchat's a really dangerous tank with his autoloader, and he certainly made the most of it with his 5 kills overall in this battle. So I would like to thank you very much, Teddy, for sending this in as a patch 9.12 replay contest replay, and you did a very good job here in your Batchat, nicely taking down the targets, getting in better positions, repositioning, and trying to find good angles on your opponents, like not going down the road where the Tortoise and Jagdtiger were, not staying to be shot by the E3 with that very dangerous gun, and just effectively helping out the 50B to take out the Tortoise, the Centurion 7-1, and effectively, finally, the E100. So very good job to you. But let's take a look at the post-game stats and see how Teddy did in this replay. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Teddy Butt's post-battle results screen in his Batchat. He had a very good game here. He picked himself up a first-class mastery badge, very nice, a spotter for spotting at least 1,000 HP of damage, bruiser, fighter, and fire for effect, as well as picking up a very nice profit of 74,592 credits with premium and 1,773 experience. Checking out the team score damage panel here, we can see Teddy picked himself up 4,365 damage. Unfortunately, the T-57 on the enemy team had a very good game, picking up at least the nice 5,200 damage and getting the high caliber. So it's not too much of a disappointment for Teddy. Teddy still carried this game and his team still won, and they still had a very good result. He also picked up 5 kills over the duration of this battle and 1,182 base experience. He fired 15 shells, so 3 clips of his ammo, all APCR, 15 hit, 14 penetrated. He managed to spot 2,000 damage in his tank, and after everything else, made a very nice profit of 40,640 credits. So very good to you, Teddy, for carrying this 1v1 clutch situation. So again, I'd like to thank you, Teddy, for sending in this replay. It's been a very nice experience watching all your replays and seeing how good you've done in these replays. And I look forward to seeing more of your replays. And I'd like to thank everyone else out there for watching. Be sure to tune into my channel for more uploads of World of Tanks content and other replay contests. And feel free to check out my patch 9.12 replay contest uploads, as they have been posted to my channel for probably over a week now when this video goes up. So thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys again in the next video. So take care and have a great day. Bye bye, everyone.